howdy nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Yuragi-sou no Yuuna-san, aka Yuuna in the Haunted Hot Springs, chapter 206. And last chapter, like, we saw Yuuna's last days before, before she died and became a ghost, and, like, up until the actual reveal of the regret, I kind of had an idea of what the regret was going to be, that it was going to be, like, that Yuuna wanted to experience happy school life, with friends, and experience what it, meant to be in a family, and experience love because of the escape, she was able to, escape the torture she was going through in her love book. She just wanted to, experience that. But when we're looking into the news, she said that her regret basically why she stayed behind, why she stayed as a ghost was to wait for Kogarashi. It's like, what? Really? Really, after all the shit, Mira, really, after all the great stuff you gave us, you give us that? Made no goddamn sense to me. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this week. Using the power of Ryuzen-san in her noose, Genryusai-san sees the future. And chapter 206 is titled Genryusai-san Repeats. In the future dream she had, Genryusai-san forgot she was Tenko Genryusai, and that the world she was in was nothing but a dream. Genryusai-san is aggressive. Damn straight she is aggressive. Good morning, Kogarashi-san. At the beginning of summer in their second year of high school, she became lovers with Kogarashi-san. What? Yeah, this has got to be one of those parallel futures, or one of those possible futures. Hey, morning, Yuuna. And as, Yuuna, earthbound spirit at the Yuragi Inn, she had a heavenly time in a completely different world from Byakuya-san's. But then those happy days quickly came to a close when that person showed up. Pardon me, a guest? Who are you? I'm the sixth Yatagane, Maki and Uga. Well, long time no see, Garando. No, Tenko Genryusai. Ah, here it is. What? Master? Garando, what is this about? Now disappear for good from this world. Oh, here we go. Kogarashi? Oh no! Oh, so in that world, Kogarashi gets killed by his... Gets killed by... What?! He gets killed by Uga... What?! Good morning, Genryusai-sama. How was it? So, you want to go to some hot springs to enjoy your final days? I expected no less since you love bath so much, Genryusai. I'm telling you! This makes sense. Byakuya-sama, is that... that building. It was in the guidebook. That's the Yuragi, Hermitage, a hot spring resort. It really exists. It will actually come true, those happy days, and that tragic future. I'm so sorry, Genryusai-sama. I didn't expect the future I showed you to have that fate. But, Ryuzen-san, the future can be changed, right? But of course, that is one possible future, but it's only a prediction. See? It's not what will actually happen in the future, so there won't be any time paradoxes happening. Then I made my decision to spend what little remained of my life searching for a future that will save Kogarashi. And as I was testing the future dreams, I realized that I only became a spirit and I didn't lose the memories of my past life. So then I spent those futures as Genryusai, but then sometime after Kogarashi-san moved to the Yuragi Inn, I passed on. Probably because my regret about spending time with Kogarashi-san was fulfilled. But I realized that if I sealed my own memories and forgot my regret, I could stay in this world longer. fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I still think, even with this explanation, I think that the regret just being Kogarashi is just fucking retarded. I don't understand why you can't have the regret regret being Kogarashi and the family and having a family and having a school life. Why can't you have all of that? That's stupid. So for as short a time as it was, even if I returned as Ginryosai, I wouldn't pass on. And if I seal my memories with my own spell, then it will undo itself after a set amount of time. But even when I fought as Ginryosai, I was absolutely no match for Uga-san. And even when I informed everyone of Uga-san's attack beforehand, even when I possessed Kogarashi-san, the result was the same. Uga-san absolutely believed I was Garando, and no persuasion worked. Even if I forcibly canceled her spirit armor, even when I sealed her, even when I bound her with reverse spirit armor, she would always break through in the end. And the same for Kogarashi-san. Even if Uga-san or I made him sleep or teleported him, even if we sealed and restrained him, he would always break through in the end. He would always dash and trying to protect me. I did this over hundreds of times, and again. He would always, well, no shit, what did you expect him to do? I can't save Kogarashi-san alone. I asked the help of countless transcendents and did whatever I could. But no matter what spell the Tenko family devised, no matter what cowardly plan the Yuuna-zaka family came up with, even all of the overseas transcendents, nobody could beat Uga-san, even in an all-out attack. But finally, so you're telling me you want to be of use in the fight against Makian Uga, and that's why you saved me as I was about to kick it? Yuragi-in, was it? Well, even if I go, will I be of any use? Wait, what? Well, we don't know yet. In all of those future prediction worlds, you died on this day, so you were never part of the force against Maki and Uga, but I heard about you from the what? I heard about you from the Oni, whom everyone calls the strongest Oni. The Yuuna-zaka NONKO was the strongest Oni who even surpassed him. My grandpa said... What? The reason seems to be your mixed heritage with the Arahabaki family. Holy shit! So they brought you a distant relative into the house to control you, and they gave you a seal to suppress your Oni powers at a young age. A seal? Okay, you know what? I gotta say, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the shit that we had in Maho Shoujo Site. This is totally the shit we had at the end of Maho Shoujo Site, but you know what, Miura? I'm gonna say this. You're doing this shit better than what Maho Shoujo Site did. I'm telling you right now, this is what... Because in Maho Shoujo Site, it was just the main character recruiting herself over and over again. Here, it's different, but... Oh my god, we're getting so many questions answered right now. Holy shit. Damn, I want to... Dude! That explains a lot about NONKO. Holy shit! Holy shit! She's a mixed breed! I can't believe this! I'm not mixed breed, holy shit. Yeah, she's mixed! Oh my god! And they gave you a seal... They gave you... Oh my god, a seal! By the way, I undid the seal that seal just now! Alright, so if I can really drink about 100 bottles, I can help, but in turn, can I ask 2 questions? Why didn't you tell me about the assassination before it happened? So wait a minute! I hope this gets answered. Did NONKO know about it the whole fucking time? If I repelled the assassin before they attacked you, you wouldn't believe my story and help me. Well, I'm still suspicious of you anyways. And last one, who ordered that yokai to attack me? Yuuna-zaka? Oh! What? Yuuna-zaka Josuke! Oh, shit! Wow! I think we already knew that, but oh my god! Okay, that one makes more sense. He didn't just like the fact that I was gonna get stronger than him, huh? So sometime after that, Noko-san started living in the Yuragi-in. The Yuuna-zaka's eldest daughter left the family, and the effect that had was more than I expected. Sagiri-san was dispatched. Oh my god. Oh my god, Miura, I'm gonna take back what I said. For the most part, about this being a stupid ass regret. I take back what I said about this. The way you're executing this right now is brilliant. You're doing what Mahou Shoujo Site did, but doing it better. This is so much better. Holy shit! Dude. I still think you should have the other stuff there, but for the most part, like, I feel like the other stuff, like including the school life and the family and friends, like I feel like that's kind of in the mix as well. I really do. I feel like that's it. That's kind of that's gonna be included in a way. Like I still think that needs to be included, but holy shit, you know what? I am fine with this. Oh my god, this chapter really makes me change my mind about this regret now. Oh my god. Sagiri-san was dispatched from the Chuma ninjas as an observer, and the Eastern yokai, now more vigilant, started skirmishing with the Western yokai more, and as a result, more people joined the Yuragi-in. Then finally, well, do me a favor, Yuna. I don't want him to act out and rampage for someone else's sake. I finally made peace with Uga-san, but now that, I have more rivals, we lost our status as lovers. But as long as Kokoroshi-san was safe, I was fine with that, yet... So in the end, Kokoroshi-san vanished in front of everyone yet again, and I couldn't do a thing. Genryusai-sama, exploring future predictions with my noose really strains... You know what? That's an interesting point. Because we've seen this happen before in, Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to finish this chapter, and I'm going to bring up something that I totally realized that that I was going to bring up just now. Exploring future predictions with my noose really strains the spirit power. Genryusai-sama, if you go any further, even you will. I don't care. I only have a few days left alive anyway. I swear I will find a way to save you, Kokoroshi-san. I will save you even if I repeat this again and again. Okay, this is... First of all, let me talk about this chapter, and then... let me talk about what I was thinking, and then I'll talk about this chapter. What I was thinking about was about, remember in Dragon Ball when, let's talk about Future Trunks for a second here. Remember even when Future Trunks came back to save Goku, even at the end of the Cell arc, Goku still died. And even though the androids were taken care of, and we didn't have the androids destroying the Earth, still was a threat. There was still Majin Buu. Still that going on. But you know, Goku came back to life anyway. But in Trunks' timeline, remember, the androids died. The androids were killed. And even though the androids were killed, and it kind of is like a karma for fucking with time in a way. There was still something else. That's what this really is making me think of. I'm curious if anyone else thought of that when reading this. But man, it just really makes me think of Mahou Shoujo Site in particular. For those of you that haven't read it makes me think of the end of Mahou Shoujo Site with oh my god, what was her name? Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ, it's gonna kill me if I don't remember her name. Hold on. I'm gonna spoil the end of Mahou Shoujo Site. Basically what happened at the end of Mahou Shoujo Site when, basically the negative energy, caused, the, fertilization of, humanity, and basically turned all of humanity, minus the people, minus the magical girls, and some of or basically anyone that used a magic stick. The king succeeded in destroying the Earth, so to speak, because basically the king would take the sperm and go to a different. Yeah, I know it's fucking weird, and go to a different planet and then start over. That's what I feel like is happening. And then what happened after that, and I know you guys are like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, but what Aya did was because she couldn't stop the Earth from being destroyed, but with one of the sticks, one of the powers was to go back in time, and so what Aya did was she went back in time multiple times to get all the sticks, and she kept meeting with her future selves, and she went to where the king was and defeated the king there, and basically got the separated the or freed the girl from, because the girl was the king was actually an admin from there, and saved saved the earth. That's what I feel like is happening here. That's what this really reminds me of. It totally reminds me of a shoujo site like that. But again, the difference is, I feel like Miura is executing this way better, and I really like what Miura did by how Miura is using this and bringing everyone to the Yuragi Inn. I really like that, and we're getting the origin in a way. And I think the best one out of all of them is NONKO. I think that's the best one out of all of them. Was how NONKO came. And it makes you wonder if NONKO knew. NONKO had to have known. I think that's why we had the scene with only NONKO and yeah, that because Chuma was just or Sagiri was just an observer. NONKO had to be the only person that knew the full truth of the situation. Sagiri and everyone else that came to the Yuragi Inn, it was just coincidental. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. And I feel like and I think Miura's gonna do this, and I really hope Miura does this. And you know what? Before I mention what I hope Miura does, I really want to mention this, is I really like that in order to save Kogarashi, that she had to give up, falling in love with, or giving up that, giving up being lovers because of all the rivals and stuff like that, for him being safe. But at the same time, I feel like she gained something more, though. She gained something that in the process, Yuuna gained something that she didn't have when she was alive. She gained a family. She gained friends. Something that she never had when she was alive. I feel like that, to me, I feel like that's actually more important than anything else. And I hope Miura, and that kind of frustrates me that Miura didn't, let me just double check. If to see, I kind of wish Miura would have mentioned that here. That's one thing that bothers me, is that Miura did not include that here. Why would you not include that? That in the process of trying to save Kogarashi, I've ended up, I may have lost, we may have lost our status as lovers, but in the process, I gained a family. I wish you would have put that in there, Miura. That would have made this chapter better. I think that's the one thing that this chapter was missing, was that line. Or something like that. Or if not, I know we have the and yet and all that shit, but as long as we get something along those lines about how Yuuna has gained the things that she never, gained all the things she never had while she was alive, by the end of this portion of the manga, by the end of the manga, that will make me happy. That's all I want. But again, this makes up for what for the just that flat out regret reveal. This makes so much sense. This makes more sense to me. I'm very, very happy with this. I'm very happy with the direction with this, and I really love I love the NONKO stuff in particular. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Yuna content, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!